This is Kraz and welcome to my Charge with Light introduction guide. Charge with Light was introduced back in the Season of Dawn and has since expanded our ability to create some very fun and exciting builds. To start, we'll need a way for us to gain stacks of Charge with Light. We can do this through any number of mods, but two of my personal favorites are Taking Charge and Charge Harvester. Taking Charge will give us 1 stack of Charge with Light every time you collect an Orb of Power. This is a very easy option, especially if you use Masterwork weapons. Charge Harvester is even more passive, as any kill has a chance to give you a stack of Charge with Light, so long as you are not already holding any stacks. It also gives a -10 penalty to the stat that governs your class ability, so for Warlocks that would be Recovery, Hunter's Mobility, or Titan's Resilience. Next, we'll need a way to use those stacks. Again, there are many options for this, but 2 common mods you'll see are High Energy Fire and Lucent Blade. High Energy Fire gives us a bonus to weapon damage while you are charged with light, about the same bonus as you'd get from a Well of Radiance. As soon as the target dies, a stack gets consumed. Lucid Blade is very similar, but it applies only to swords, and the damage boost is greater, about the same as Weapons of Light. When you deal damage with a sword, a stack is consumed and you get that bonus damage for 5 seconds. There are also mods that can affect how many stacks you can hold or earn. The default number of stacks of Charge with Light you can hold is 2, but you can increase this up to 5. Charged Up increases your holding capacity by 1, which would bring us up to 3, or you could use Supercharged, which would increase it by 2. You can also gain your max stacks faster by using Stacks on Stacks, which will give you 2 stacks of Charge with Light every time you earn 1, at a penalty to your recovery. One build that I use super often, like on Atrax, is a Lucid Blade build. To gain charges, I use Taking Charge, since orbs are very common to pick up during most encounters. I also use 2 copies of Charged Up, which will give me a maximum of 4 stacks. Finally, Lucent Blade will boost our sword damage and consume a stack of Charge with Light. Another build I use is for situations where you need a lot of ad clear or extra protection. I use the same mods to collect stacks of Charge with Light, but I just switch out Lucent Blade for Reactive Pulse. When you get surrounded, you'll consume a stack of Charge with Light and send out a small burst of energy which will kill a few enemies. It's great for extra ad clear or a get out of jail free card. I typically avoid mods that require you to use specific weapons to gain charges, especially if it's a special or heavy weapon. Take Blast Radius for example. You have to use rockets or grenade launchers and get multi-kills for the exact same cost as Taking Charge or Charge Harvester, both of which are more versatile. They're both passive ways to accumulate your charges, allowing you to swap builds on the fly when you need to. That's all for today. Hope you all enjoyed. Share some of your favorite builds down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.